against Milwaukee. That's not an easy situation, Mark, for a player to come in.
You know how it becomes easy? As Caldwell Pope with the lay-in.
Without Dragic and Adebayo, that shot didn't go. Ball deflected. Caldwell Pope dives on the floor and saves it. James drives, pass inside. Howard again, and the foul by Howard. Picked up by Danny Green. Green back to James. James charges down the lane, goes inside, and easily lays it up and in. Inside, stolen by Danny Green. James left open, has plenty of time, and knocks down the three. The first three-pointer for the Lakers after missing the first five.
It's Grizzlies also with that talented basketball team that had great success.
Alex Caruso's come in, feet inside, an easy two-point Laker lead as we're under a minute to go. Davis again, and it just took it on the chin in game one, but it only counts as one. They're a team that has kind of surprised a lot of people throughout these playoffs. James three-pointer, that's good. Markieff Morris, Alex Caruso, and Rondo out there with Kuzma and LeBron James. Caruso for three. He is 0 for 4 from three.
After being 0 for 3 the other night.
James drives hard, bank shot, good, count it, and the foul.
And it's like LeBron is saying, I remember the last time you defended me in the finals. I know your work. Attacks, uses that upper body strength, eliminates the contest, takes the hit, gets the finish, and going to the line for the possible three-point play.
A lot about schemes, but individual defense has to continue to get better.
Caldwell Pope, ball fake, three-pointer, knocks it down. That's
the making. I mean, the future is extremely bright for him. The only flaw that you can point to in his game is he's got to improve defensively.
Beautiful pass, Rondo to James, count it, and one.
Good job by the Lakers. LeBron James gets on the backside of the zone, and Rondo delivers the basketball on point. That's just eye contact and making a play.
Caldwell Pope finds Howard, shot clock down to three. James going to have to drive, put one up quickly, gets in the paint, throws it up, shot rolls around and drops through. Ball poked away. James picks it up. James down the lane, runs into Robinson, count it, and the foul.
In transition, sees an angle. That's a weak attempt for an offensive foul, and James gets a deuce.
In every playoff game. A terrific rookie from Kentucky. With his team still down by 16. James, the floater.
That's why you can overreact. It's a 14-point lead. 7 times that you gave lackluster effort defensively as Pope knocked down that shot.
Hard to tell from our location if the Butler's first shot attempt was blocked. He's got 17 points, 10 assists. LeBron James knocks down the three. 9-point game, final minute, third quarter. Rondo again, they're giving him the open three, and again he's hitting it. Rajon Rondo.
It's a 3 quarters, but we're fouling too much on the defensive end.
Anthony Davis again spectacular in this game. Are we seeing peak AD, or can he go even much higher from here?
James touch pass. Markieff Morris gets a good look and nails it. Here in the fourth quarter, game 2. Lakers trying to take that 2-0 advantage. LeBron James drives. Can't finish. Davis on the follow. Shot misses. Ball tipped up and in. Boy, the Heat really needed that. Without Dragic, without Adebayo. Davis, Caldwell Pope inside the James, and an easy two for LeBron James.
Prime time with Jimmy Kimmel.
Very nice. James throws it up top to Rondo. Rondo inside to James, falling away. Jumper's good. Rondo will take his time. Another terrific game for Rondo. 16 points, 8 assists. Rondo inside to James. James scoops it up and in. Butler gets up into James, who wanted to shoot the three. Now makes his drive, gets in, gathers, and bangs it home. That three-point game going. The Lakers have actually hit 14 more threes in the series as Caldwell Pope drives inside. Adebayo, pass inside, threw it behind Robinson. James floats it up, and Anthony Davis with a one-handed tomahawk. Crowder misses the layup. What a gorgeous feed, but they couldn't convert. James the crossover, the drive, goes reverse and banks it home. standing in the back, still hasn't retreated all the way to locker room. Caruso gets inside, and James tips it up and in.
It's like to see Kendrick Nunn being aggressive on the floor and playing with confidence. This is a guy that played that way all year long for this team.
Averaged 15 a game as a rookie. Finished second in Rookie of the Year as LeBron James nails the three-pointer. Part of that terrific young core the Miami Heat have. Two of them undrafted. Caruso throws it up, and LeBron James easily banks it home. Able to corral it. Danny Green, tough pass, gets to Caruso. James tries a three-pointer. LeBron James, his second three of the game. He's got 14. The Heat thought Caruso bumped him. Caruso pushes it up the other way. James tries another three-pointer, puts it in. LeBron James now 3 for 4 from downtown. The Heat very upset right in front of the Heat bench. LeBron James drives. Caruso left wide open and knocks down the three-pointer. 9 points.
They've just been quicker to the ball. And I like how Jimmy Butler is trying to take away James's three.
James drives inside. He wanted an and one. Scores the bucket. 19 first-half points for James on 8 of 10 from the field. And Davis the rebound. Throws it ahead to James. James head down, drives inside. Layup, count it, and one. 13 points for Duncan Robinson. Second straight strong game in the finals. James way downtown. LeBron James long distance. Hero now in double figures.
And if he takes that layup with his right hand, it's a block shot by Dwight Howard. Great job of utilizing the left and shielding.
LeBron James red hot from downtown. He's 5 of 7 from three-point range. Kuzma gets a good look. James the rebound. Back to Kuzma. Up and in with the left hand.
They're down 11.
Crowder picks up James. He tries another three-pointer all night. LeBron James from downtown. Davis, his third block of the game. James to Danny Green, gets a good look. Danny Green with a big three-pointer. He's got 14, and the Heat go up by 6. Feed inside to James, and he throws it down. 5 to shoot. James, Caldwell Pope. Puts it in. Contavious Caldwell Pope for downtown. James looking. Now Crowder switches on him. James drives, gets inside, running layup. It's good and a foul.
Turns the corner, attacks the paint. You need a hoop. Get the ball in the hands of LeBron James. Grown man strength.
What an epic duel. Two masterful performers.
LeBron James.
James here.
James and Butler. James drives, goes inside, layup, missed it, got the rebound, the follow, he banks it home.
Let's see, call it. If it was me, quite honestly, I wouldn't have made the change to Caruso. I would have stayed big and probably went with JaVale McGee. A welcome sight for the Lakers, starting off with Anthony Davis knocking down the shot, coach.
Plays as possible, LeBron James.
Good defense there from Davis, forces the turnover, and James with the flush down the other end. Knocked loose, picked up by James. We'll get back to that in a moment.
Great hands by Caruso getting back into the picture.
James barrels in and banks it home. That comes up short.
They have missed some very makeable point-blank shots as James continues to attack in transition.
Crowder on LeBron James. Nice feed inside to Rondo. Beautiful pass from James. That's his second assist. Check in. Rondo inside. Lost it. Gets it back. James fakes. James drives. Throws it up to Davis, and Davis banks it home.
He's back healthy and whole.
Well, first of all, I don't think he's healthy and whole, but I think it's a harder decision than what you say is James attacks the rim without any help and one.
Second personal here in the first.
This is when LeBron James is a nightmare to defend. When he makes up his mind that he's going to put the ball down and attack the paint area.
And he clipped Crowder on that drive.
The foul was on Crowder, his first. Adebayo guarding LeBron James. James goes to the rim once again, lays it up and in, and he's in double figures.
What a defensive sequence by Anthony Davis.
Caldwell Pope draws the foul, banks it home, and one.
Somehow out of the lane.
LA looking to push every opportunity. Beautiful pass. Caruso banks it in.
And then he defensive rebounds.
He's basically playing center field and daring Bam to shoot as KCP knocks down another one. This is a clinic on both sides of the floor by the Lakers.
Caruso with the steal. Caruso got the start. Doesn't have big numbers. As James drives, gets inside, layup, banks it home, and a foul. Rebound goes to Danny Green. Hero just 1 for 8 from the field tonight. James drives, James finishes.
Again, sometimes you're just at the wrong place at the wrong time against the wrong opponent. As a beautiful pass by James to Caldwell Pope, and it was goaltended.
James and coaching greatness, you win in this league with talent. It put him in position.
I don't think those two guys are exceptionally talented. I mean, like you always say, like top 5, and then timely performances by others.
And you make a great point, because as great as Anthony Davis has been in this ball game, as Rondo knocks down another jumper.
Third-year guard, and he responded with his usual great spirit and defense. Back to James. James goes inside, the flush and the foul. This is a Heat team that is a very good offensive team. Rondo again, Rajon Rondo.
You have to lose and have frustrated nights in order to develop and understand the adjustments that you have to make individually and collectively.
Danny Green knocks down a 3. It's so good to see.
From the start of the bubble to the end, he's improved defensively. He's improved as a passer as he draws more attention.
LeBron James putting on the finishing touches as he knocks down the three-pointer in their very first season together. As we hit the 4-minute mark, LeBron James throws it down.
And great leadership and the job done by Frank Vogel and the rest of the Cavs.
They're going to finish the playoffs 16-5. They beat Portland, Houston, and Denver all in 5 games. Secondary NBA Finals games. James wants to finish off with a 3. Instead, he'll go inside, lay it up and in. And now Frank Vogel calls a timeout. LeBron James will come out of the game. This year he had a new coach. He had a new co-star. The rough and rugged Western Conference, an emotional roller coaster this season. And LeBron James caps off his 7th.